coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. And this carries into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run with Sanders. That one good for 12 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first before he's brought
That was
down.
bullshit. That was a first down on 2nd down, but it's okay.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
At his 48-yard line.
But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he stopped immediately there. Bad news, they didn't get it on 2nd down. The good news is they still only need about 3 or 4 inches here on 3rd.
And the good play callers have looked at both situations. They thought to themselves, okay, this call, I pick up the first down, already ready with that call. If I don't, this is what I'm going to come back with in order to pick it up.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Adrian Amos.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
First down, Philadelphia.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They give it off here to the tight end. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the Packers' 43-yard line.
2nd and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And he fires one incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Throwing is Wentz. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Brought down by Nate Gary.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it.
I don't agree.
16 yards, a 1st down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they block well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down, losing.
So wait, why you been assistant since 1998?
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd.
That's what I want to know.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative.
Yeah, but why you been assistant since 1998? What happened?
On 2nd down, Williams. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down.
I want to know what happened. What happened?
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
I still want to know why you an assistant since 1998. You ain't mentioned that part.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. On 1st down, it's Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 20.
Wait, can we find out why you was an assistant since 98?
Up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could
I'm just saying.
Pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
But you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed.
No, it ain't happening. Yo, but you ain't tell us what happened.
Everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Wait, this was the first time? I'm just saying, like, yo, I'm trying to figure out what happened.
It's Williams. They get him to the ground right on the cusp.
So wait, y'all 3-0, but y'all can't tell me?
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Shit, I'm trying to find out why you was in the system since 98. Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights. And
wait, when you gonna push it through though?
First half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's a gain of 2.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
I just want to know what happened.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10
Okay.
at the 14-yard line.
Uh-huh.
Now Williams. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
The ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Some of the most
But wait, what numbers are we talking about?
Team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself,
Yeah, but what numbers?
we just saw there, that's a big day.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
What numbers?
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5.
I'm invested now. I want to know what
On
happened.
the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there.
Damn, now I can't know what happened.
But how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 3rd down, here's Williams.
Damn, you scored a touchdown. I still can't know what happened.
Touchdown, Packers. A 6-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Good. Makes the score Packers 7, Eagles nothing.
So we just gonna ignore me again? Like, I just want to know what happened.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
I just want to know what's going on.
With 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Nobody gonna tell me? Ashanti with Nelly?
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10.
Wait, Ashanti with Nelly?
To throw is Wentz. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
Okay, are we talking about Nelly? We talking about Nelly? We talking about Nelly? Nelly, no.
Scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yes, Nelly.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Wait, is it Wakanda forever?
16 and a 1st down for the green and gold.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of
So it's a revolution.
15. It's 1st and 10. Williams. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jamal Williams, as the first half is winding down. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Is this a conspiracy?
Explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
For Green Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Is this a conspiracy?
To begin their next drive, and they're in an early hole. The first drive they threw the interception that led to a touchdown. So decent size.
Is this a conspiracy?
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide: do we even?
Do I got to report this?
Plan, or do we just need to execute?
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
I think it's a conspiracy. Conspiracy.
Very good field position late in this first half.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 77 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. Aaron Rodgers, Davante Adams, just a deadly combination, and we see why right there.
And we've seen it develop over the years because when Davante Adams first joined the Packers, he had to earn the trust of the quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. He has it in a big way now. They'll throw it to him long, they'll throw it to him short, but he always expects a big play to result.
Adams, former second-round pick out of Fresno State, plays like a first-round pick in the NFL. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
For Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Another run here with Sanders. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Shotgun now for Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now it's Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 13-yard touchdown run. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
So wait, you ain't going to tell me why you was in the system since 1998?
And in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason
I'm just saying.
Right now. No question about
yes,
it.
no, maybe so.
On his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Hello, you still ain't going to tell me?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be
I was curious. I was invested. I'm just saying.
The Eagles
now's the problem. I thought we were cool. We playing Madden.
Spiral out of control.
Should be all right.
They can get things back on track.
I won't tell.
This is where the coach is walking.
Unless you got weapons of mass destruction.
Being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 39. They've really been able to contain Alshon Jeffrey. That catch a rare exception in this game.
And that's a feather in their cap because he's such a tone setter for his team on offense that they try and get him the ball early. And, of course, what comes after that is often And for them to limit him and him not catch a ball until the second half, it's a big reason why his team is behind on the scoreboard.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Wentz to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Wentz now to throw. And almost intercepted. That would have been his 3rd pick in this game alone. Instead, 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation.
So wait, I still can't know about 1998?
It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
No, not really. Not gonna tell me. Okay.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're continuing to rock and roll, and at intermission, maybe sometimes you fear after such a good first half of a letdown, but that wasn't the case.
And what I remember most about being in those situations is exactly what you're talking about. You almost have that sense of satisfaction. You're like, we're doing really well. I remember one time someone saying, winning's fun.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Williams. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 38 yards on the scamper there.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On the ground, this is Williams. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Jalen Mills on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The tackle.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 26 yards. And the Packers continue to roll.
They just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
Running on 1st down is Sanders, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage before he's taken down. A loss of 1.
This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
The tackle made at the 40.
The Eagles on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Now Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Wentz now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. From midfield, here's Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
Wentz's pass.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd down.
Throwing now is Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it.
Let's go. At 25 to Mike. We'll go 20%.
Wentz now on 1st down. That's caught by Jackson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Complete.
It's a pickup of 12. 2nd play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. Now Wentz going to lead the Eagles up to go for 2. Wentz to throw again. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. And the connection not there. Incomplete. Eagles just 14 seconds down to the final couple of plays here.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.